Oh, yes, it's the Date Master, and yes, we're back again. We're going to do a double take today. Shout out my guy. We chopped it up today, and he actually inspired this topic. Delusion is dangerous. We're going to talk about a few things and why women are spinning out of control. For those who are, again, active on social media as I am, not too engaging, but I stroll the social media streets. I come across a lot of interesting videos, a lot of posts where the conversation is centered around dating, and it's usually majority of the women. And I told you, if you want to learn women, just get on social media. You'll get a consensus of the mindset that I would say 60 to 70% of women have. They want to monopolize the space. They do not want certain messages being conveyed. They want to, and if those messages are conveyed, you notice how they come out by the thousands to counsel who's ever speaking contrary to what they feel should be the case, i.e. Fresh and Fit, and Kevin Samuels, and many others. But I'm going to talk about why delusion is dangerous. These women, they have these crazy mindsets that they can go through the carousel, they can jump dick to dick to dick. And what I want you to do, when you look at these pictures where these women are taking these selfies, these videos, look into their eyes. The eyes are the windows to a person's soul. Specifically women, when you look at these pictures, we were just looking at Britney Spears. She's evidently going through a mental breakdown right before our eyes. She posted a somewhat nude video photo, and you can look at the destruction, you can look at the pain, the resentment, the regret, the defeat in her face. You can see that she's clearly been defeated. And women will be defeated by their own delusion. So that's why in most of these cases and scenarios, it's going to be rare that you find me having any conversations about dating and things like that with women nowadays, because there is no point. If it's 8 o'clock at night and it's pitch black outside, if you tell a woman that it's pitch black, she's going to find every way to tell you that it's not dark at night. It's not dark outside. And this is just a small critique for Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is taking a turn. He's trying to go into a different direction, and he's having these conversations with these women, and the conversations they get more delusional by the segment, and they're going to become null and void. They're non-productive at best right now, because he's not getting the man's perspective. He's not engaging the men, but the conversation is centered around men with delusional women. So you get nowhere. You just put a video up simply for views and for video and photo ops. This is pretty much what his platform has come to. You cannot have a conversation or any dialogue about dating if you're not including both parties. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. But what I want you men to do is look into the eyes of these women when they post these videos and these pictures, and you see the defeat in their eyes. They know they're defeated, but they're going to try their damnness to hit the jackpot. It's almost like a person that's buying lottery tickets every day, and they get to 60 and then they get to 70. They're going in the gas station with a walker buying lottery tickets. Okay, let's say you hit the jackpot at 72. What are you going to do with the money? Especially if you're spending out of control. You have not had any kids, therefore you don't have any grandkids. So what are you going to do with the Powerball $500 million lottery? What are you going to do with it? Besides find somebody to post your picture, because you may be out of the loop of technology by that age that you can't even show the world that, hey, I finally won. You have Lizzo 300-pounder, talking about I've gained weight, but I'm still beautiful. I'm prettier than I was 80 pounds ago. You got J-Lo. I'm going to also do a video about a woman who has no future in dating. She starts to dig in her past. She starts trying to sift through the trash that she discarded, hoping that she can find something edible to eat. She's going through the dirty clothes. Oh, this shirt is not that dirty. I can wear this to the store. Fellas, I advise you, whenever a woman leaves you directly or indirectly, or a relationship ends, do not welcome a woman back, and you do not go back to a woman whom you left. This is a cardinal rule that I want you to follow. You look at the Carrie Hilsons. I'll be submissive if the right man, I'll be submissive if I meet the right man to be submissive to. Well, damn it, I'll be masculine to the right woman that's going to make me masculine. If I meet the right woman, I'll be a man to her. It's pure delusion. That's why you must let a fool die a foolish, lonely death. The thing that I'm applying now is the wisdom that I've learned throughout my mistakes. And I'm applying that wisdom. And it can become quite uncomfortable. You start to lose friends. You start to separate, because there is no elevation without separation anyway. But one thing I noticed learned that to live in an ideal delusional state is to cripple and to die slowly. You're going to die slowly, lonely, foolish death because of your own ignorance and arrogance. So these conversations that you see women having daily now, you see these outbursts, these TikToks, these videos, these rants that these women are going in, these pictures that scream, I'm defeated. You let them lay there. You let them lay, because this is their bed that they've made, and there's no convincing them to get out of it and remake it, because in most cases it's too late to remake it anyway. J-Lo spinning the block, going back to men who she dated 10 to 15 years ago. Carrie Hilson waiting on the guy that she should be submissive and feminine with. Lizzo is just Lizzo. 300-pound woman thinking she's the shit. You let a fool die a foolish death by themselves. You get as far away as you can. Get as far away as you can from a fool, because a fool doesn't want to go by themselves. They want to bring someone with them. A fool doesn't want to die alone. They want to die. They want to bring another fool or convince you to be a fool with them, so their decision sits better. The choice to be delusional feels better to them. These women are spinning out of control because you simps, mainstream media, and other factors have confused them to the point to where you're watching them self-destruct and malfunction in real time. Just go on your social media, go on WorldStar and look at these rants, these angry women rants, talking about men are not good for this, and they think divestment is the way to go. But we see how that's turning out. Shout out Red Supreme. He's highlighting that movement very accurately and efficiently. They think divestment is the next best thing for them. But, oh, yeah, go ahead. Michael Myers is waiting for you. Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy Krueger is waiting. Red Supreme covers this. You see these swirlers, these divestors, thinking that black men are not good enough. So they go to another race, thinking it's going to be greener, thinking the grass is going to be greener on the other side when it's actually going to be red with their own blood. Because the facts are there, and I don't wish this on any woman, but if you want to be a fool, you'll be a fool by your damn self. You won't bring me with you. You won't take me down the foolish path with you. You're going to go alone. Or you're going to go with women who have a like-minded outlook, or a woman who's like-minded. They'll go by the 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and thousands. But you must get as far away as you can from a fool. Another reason why women are spinning out of control is because their timeline is all the way off. They thought they were going to be married with kids by 28. Here they are knocking on 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Still the same results. Bringing in a new dick, going back in the trash to hop on their favorite dick that's still available. They have reduced men to nothing more than a dick and a wallet. This is why they have a disdain for black men specifically, because we're not, quote unquote, economically attractive. But you have the Mexican, you have these other races of men who have regular jobs and they are building families. It's all about the appetite. For the modern woman who's been educated, or should I say indoctrinated, she thinks she deserves the finer things in life because her college education, again, is just a symbol of virtue, if you will. It's a notch. They got to get the college degree. Now they have to get the husband. They got to get the house with the picket fence, then the cute dog and the child, so they can flood Instagram and Facebook with pictures so they can get admiration and fake love. This is what they're pursuing. They want to be validated at the highest mark. But that won't happen because times are changing. Men are waking up. So they think they're doing us a spiteful separation when they're only digging their own grave in which they would die in it by themselves. Because it's way more women than it is men. And truth be told, the American black man is the most sexually desired man on the planet, whether they want to admit it or not. This is why they can't stop talking about us. They can't stop having sex with us. They can't stop making babies with us. Picture this. You got all these women who talk the most shit about black men specifically, have multiple babies by them. Isn't that ironic? Or will end up having a baby by a black male who they spite and hate because they can't go without the good dick. She's a fool. Therefore, she will die a foolish death. She will live a foolish existence, no purpose, no man to share that college degree and that big house, the nice Benz. It will all go to the bank once she expires. Oh, what a fool we have today. But you guys, let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Day Master.